All right. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. You are listening to 91.7 KRTU. This is the live and local show every Thursday and Saturday from 10 to 11 p.m. We're doing what we always do. We are listening to outstanding music. We are talking to outstanding Texas artists. And our special guest this week, I'm very excited to be joined by Jason Kane and the Jive. Guys, what's going on?
Hey there.
How you doing?
Thanks for taking the time to join us. If you could, please introduce yourselves, name and your role in the band for our audience.
I'm Jason Kane, sing and play guitar.
I'm Nick Jive. I play bass.
Awesome. So we have both Kane and the Jive here with us. Very honored. Very good stuff. So I understand you guys just got back from Tennessee. How was that?
Oh, man, it was a blast. It was a crazy one, dealing with all these new venue rules and stuff. But it's fun, man. It's still good. Good turnout. 2 days in Knoxville, 2 days in Nashville.
Killer. And so do you guys have like a van that you took up there? Did you guys fly? How was that logistically for you?
We just hit up a rental and took it out there. Last time we were out there in April, we flew. But yeah, this time we were able to take our own equipment and get that big sound out there to everybody.
Awesome. Nice. It's always good to play on familiar stuff. I know that, backlining can be great, but having your own gear in your hands definitely helps bring your sound fully to the audience whenever you're most comfortable. So that's really good. And so, speaking of being comfortable, how difficult were those kind of new venue rules for you? Did it feel like less rock and roll in any type of a way? Like, what was that like for you guys?
Most of them, man, got canceled because of it. Yeah, like our whole second week, we were supposed to go to Chicago and it just didn't happen. Hopefully we'll get back up there. But the places that we're still going and we're still open, yeah, they were still kicking ass in there.
Nice. Yeah, and it's weird, different places have different rules, different stuff like that going on. So before we get into your music here, I wanted to talk a little bit about the sound. So Jason Kane and the Jive, for any listeners who might not be familiar with your work, it's like very just rock and roll, like 100% killer, just, kick-ass rock and roll music. And it sounds almost like a little like vintagey to me. Is that something that you guys are conscious of or try to do, or is it just like how it happens?
Well, we just kind of drew from our influences. We like old school bands like Grand Funk, Thin Lizzy, Led Zeppelin, Johnny Winter, all the old guys. And we kind of combine that with some of the modern influences that, we hear on the radio today. And it becomes a jive. And we just play what we like. If we think it sounds good, we'll put it in the song. And we just like to boogie, man. Every show, we go out there, want to give the best, and we let everybody know what's happening, man.
For sure. Definitely. It's I've seen you guys a handful of times and it's always been outstanding. And so like, there's different cities and different scenes. Like you'll have bands that kind of come out of different like sub scenes. Like, here in San Antonio, of course, we've had some successful bands come out of like what used to be the White Rabbit scene and different stuff like that. I first became familiar with you guys at Hondros. And to me, like Jason Kane and the Jive is kind of out of the Hondros scene. Am I an idiot? Is that somewhat accurate? What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah, man. We love playing there just because it's always like you don't know what you're going to get in that place. So I love that it's just open to everyone. And so, yeah, that's why I love. That's our spot, man. We've been like playing there for like 5 years now?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Many drunken nights.
Good times.
Very cool. Well, let's go ahead and get into some music now. Again, we're joined by Jason Kane on the Jive. Jason Kane and the Jive here on 91.7 KRTU. Stay tuned for the second half of the interview. But now let's get into some music. This is Long Time Coming by Jason Kane and the Jive. You are listening to listener supported 91.7 KRTU. This is the live and local show devoted to Texas music. All of the tracks that you hear on this program are Texas artists. The song you just heard was Long Time Coming by Jason Kane and the Jive. We're lucky enough to be joined by those folks today. So, guys, I understand that you have a live album in the works. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we recorded it at Studio E with Brant Sankey, and it's we have Ruben Martinez from Tell the Tale on drums, and it's pretty much a lot of songs off our second album, Hellacious Boogie, a few off Soggy Noggin, our third one, and actually pretty much like songs from all the albums mixed up, and just we're going live in the studio, just going at it.
That's awesome because you're you all as a group. I feel like the live component is so important to what you guys do. Some bands, you hear the tracks and you kind of get a feel for what the act has going on, but seeing you guys live is definitely an added dimension. So I'm really excited to hear those live tracks.
Yeah, same, man. We're ready to release some. It's been hard trying to find a studio where we can actually nail that live sound, because I feel like everyone wants to sucked in from that, and all of a sudden you got all this extra stuff you don't do live on the track. So yeah, we're excited, man.
Very, very cool. And then also forthcoming is a Louisiana tour. I know we talked a little bit about some of the difficulties in getting out and touring, but it's good to see that you guys aren't letting that stop you. When is that run planned for?
That run is from September 30th to October 3rd. We're going to hit up Houston first on our way there, and then we're going to make stops in Lafayette, New Orleans, and Baton Rouge.
Very cool. Where are you guys playing out in Houston?
We're playing at a spot called the Hellcat Cafe.
Very nice. Any Houstonians listening, be sure to check out Jason Kane and the Jive at the Hellcat Cafe coming soon. We talked a little bit earlier in the interview about some of your influences, Johnny Winter, Zeppelin, folks like that. Jason, I'm not sure if you are sick of hearing this or if anybody's talked to you about it before, but I definitely hear like some similarities to Chris Cornell in your vocals. Is that somebody that you enjoy? Is that just kind of how your voice comes out?
Oh no, man. He's definitely one of my favorite singers. Temple of the Dog, man. Like you can't top that, dude. Growing up and singing, I definitely sing a lot to him. I just be in the garage singing for hours. And that was definitely someone I tried to sound like a lot.
That's awesome, man. Well, all of you all's performances are outstanding. Definitely the vocal performance takes it to a next level. So that's cool. I love hearing stories about that, jamming out in the garage. And the Collective Dreams boys are definitely known for turning on some Temple of the Dog after a few too many beverages. So we have that in common. Really appreciate you guys taking the time to join us. If people want to check out more of your music or keep up with what you have going on, where should they go?
You can find all of our stuff on all the music outlets, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, all that good stuff. We're on there. We're on Facebook at Jason Kane and the Jive, Instagram, same Jason Kane and the Jive. And YouTube us. We have our channel and we're releasing music videos and always keeping up to date. And we're always posting pictures and letting everybody know what's going on. Very
cool. Last thing before I let you guys go, I try to stay away from title questions, but I was trying to pick through the lyrics of Machine of Dreams and I couldn't quite figure it out. What is a machine of dreams? Is that like the mechanism? Is it, an actual object? Is it some type of esoteric thing that keeps the Jive going? Explain that to me like I'm a kindergartner.
Machine of Dreams for us is pretty much the band and the dream of just like being on the road. It's the life we got sucked into it, and we just can't stop. The constant machine of dreams.
Right on. Well, we here at KRTU definitely hope you don't stop anytime soon. This has been Jason Kane and the Jive. Check them out. They got a live album coming. They have a tour coming up. As you heard, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, all that good stuff. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.